Okay, so here is my story about who I am and how I discovered it and everything. So, all my life I've been different. Of course, racially different, but what's been really different about me throughout my whole childhood was my hair. My hair has always been different from everyone else's. But I never really had a problem with racism or stuff with my hair. It was just people asked a lot of questions like, "Oh, is that your real hair?" or it, "How could it be your real hair? How come your hair short one day and then long the next day?" It was just a lot of questions as a kid. And then growing up as a girl, seeing all the other girls' hair not the same as mine was difficult. But it never really became a problem until my senior year of high school. We're all in a club rush, an event to get all the kids in clubs and everything. And I was looking around the other tables, and then I was walking to another table, and then suddenly this guy, he randomly came up to me and started shaking my hair. He put his hands in everything, and I felt so disgusted. He violated my space and everything. I didn't even know who he was. Oh my gosh, I was so infuriated. I just walked away, and it was just a really difficult day. I remember feeling so frustrated and hurt and angry, and that's when I realized there was a racial difference between me and the rest of the group, because that school I was in at that time was about 90% Caucasian, and then I could count all the African Americans in my hand. So when that incident happened, I I went back to that table and asked the people if they knew who the boy was who touched my hair. And they said yes, and I asked them for his name, and I reported him because I felt like I had no one else to talk to. And the only African American attendant in the school was the discipline superintendent, and I talked to him, and that really helped. He told me that his kids has the same problem at their schools, and that all I can do is accept that people are curious and be more understanding of other people's actions. But I didn't feel like that was okay for them to just violate my space just to satisfy their curiosity. But that helped me grow into a more understanding and better person, that incident. But I still deal with some racial stuff today, but coming to Penn State Harrisburg, to such a diverse community, really, really helps. I went to an African American club meeting yesterday, and I saw all these girls with different hair, and their hair, some of them was exactly like mine, and I felt accepted. So I'm glad to be at Penn State Harrisburg.